Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back my day ones, and welcome new subscribers. If you're new to my channel, my name is Felicia Everett, and on my channel I mostly promote positively and motivation. I love motivating other people, and my goal is to inspire as much as people as I can. Okay. Today's video is kind of different. Today I have a story time for y'all. Listen. This happened a long time ago, so y'all don't get on here, judging me and saying all type of stuff. This is just my testimony to you guys. I just want to share my story and share my journey. And all of the things that I've been through made me who I am today. So don't be on here with the judging and all that other stuff saying, oh, this, that, and the third. I don't want to hear it, okay? I don't want to hear it, okay? But anyway, further ado, let's get right into the video. So, listen, y'all. I'm telling you, God will give you exactly what you ask for. So, be very aware of what you ask God for. So, over the time, I kept seeing like a lot of people with scammer boyfriends and scammer friends, and they just going on trips and doing all type of stuff. And I knew I had bills to pay, and I was in school at the time, and I was like, you know what? I need me a scammer. Your words really have power. So whatever you give out and whatever you say out into the universe, they will come to you. I'm telling you. I am telling you. Please watch what you say. Watch what you say out into the world. Very playfully, I was like, God, just bless me with a scammer. I just need a scammer. Just like, if I get a scammer, listen, everything gonna be good. Everything gonna be good. I'm telling y'all. So, y'all, just know what look good ain't always good. So, at the time, I was trying to promote my clothing line. So I had got some shirts made, and I was like, you know what? I really need to go get these shirts out. Like, nobody else gonna see them if I don't put in the work. So I went out to South Beach, and I had all the shirts with me. My real plan and my goal was to go out there and, just give people free shirts, and just in return, you just give me like a picture, or, a quick tag. So I was walking across the street, and this boy, he was calling me, and he was so ugly, y'all. Ooh, this boy was so freaking ugly. Oh my gosh. When I say this boy was ugly, I'm sorry, God forgive me, y'all. Listen, I have grown so much over the time. So this story was like when my growth was like to the bottom, and I wasn't thinking right at the time. I was just going off what my eyes seen and idolizing and all that type of stuff. So I wasn't really like, my mind wasn't really on good. So this boy was ugly now. But I was like, I looked at his car, I was like, oh snap. Okay, like you ugly, but okay, like you probably gonna give me a ride or whatever. So so we exchanged numbers. And he was asking me, oh, what you gonna do later on that night? And I was like, boy, like I got work early in the morning. I'm not gonna see you. So I went home, and later on that night, he called me.
He called me like booty call hours, y'all. He called me
like at 12, 1. No, I think it was 11. He called me at 11. He called me at 11, going on 12 o'clock. And I ain't answered the phone. I was like, I had to be to work at 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, I'm not gonna sacrifice my time of making my own money to go to see you. Like, no. And then we just met. It's not how you do it. So the next day I went to work, and I was on break. My phone was blowing up off the hook. And I'm like, who the heck is this? It was a totally different number. And in my phone, and I seen a picture message from this boy. And he was extra fine. Like, he was extra fine. Like, he had dress and, nice little car. I was like, okay, even though I don't know you, but let's see what we can go with this. So I was like, where do I know you from? Like, do I know you? And he was like, oh, I'm the boy you met yesterday. I'm like, I didn't meet you yesterday. I met your friend yesterday. And he was like, yeah, I told him to get the number for me. I'm thinking in my head, like, first of all, you got somebody else to do your dirty right for you. Like, you couldn't be man enough to get my number. Like, that's crazy. Y'all, I'm sorry, my lash feel like it's falling off. I tried to learn how to put these things on, y'all. But anyway, if they fall off, y'all, please excuse if they fall off on the floor. Like, please excuse. You a grown ass man or boy, and you got somebody else doing your dirty work for you. So, long story short, I still was texting him or whatever. I ain't really care about that. I still was texting him, and we were just like you know, calling each other on the phone, and he wanted to meet up, and I met up with him. And he was short, like he wasn't like, you know, on pictures you could lie, you be lying. So he was short. He was like a little short. He wasn't that short, but he was short. So we were just talking. How I knew he was a scammer, because I knew he was a scammer because I seen like the cars and the money. He had all this money, so he a scammer, y'all. I'm sorry, he was a whole scammer out here. And I think he told me, you know, was talking and texting or whatever, and just calling each other, FaceTiming and stuff like that. And in the back of my mind, like, trust your intuition. I was like, this boy got a whole girlfriend. I know he do. Like, he stay in the house with his girlfriend or whatever. And I wasn't really like, I didn't really care. I was like, you know what, this dude got a whole girlfriend. But let me see what I could do with him. Let me see. Over the messages and everything, like, he was just becoming really disrespectful, like saying the B word and all type of stuff, and just calling me out my name, just saying all type of stuff. Like, I guess because he thought he had money, and you know, when dudes think they have money, they think they have control over you. So he thought I was money hungry. You feel me? So yeah, like, we was texting over the phone, and he was just like really calling me out my name and just saying all type of stuff. And I was like, boy, bye, da da da. And I ended up blocking him. And he ended up texting me off a whole nother number. And I was like, this boy is really crazy. Like, he really ain't got it all. So we got over that situation, whatever. I was still talking to him, y'all. The growth wasn't there yet, okay? Don't judge me. Come on. Don't judge me, y'all. So we were still talking, and then we planned to meet up to go out. That day we planned to meet up and go out, I think he had errands to run, and I had errands to run early in that day. So we ended up meeting up later on that night, and I'm looking like, okay, like, where we gonna go at? We end up just driving around, y'all. We end up just driving all the way from Pembroke Pines and on the expressway. We ain't get nowhere, because everywhere we went, I think everywhere was closed. And like, the time we went out was like 12:101. I don't know what day it was. I don't know if it was a Sunday or a Saturday. I'm not sure what day it was. Yeah, we was just driving around saying, okay, you know what, we just gonna go get a bottle or whatever and chill in the car and smoke. I don't smoke, so he could have that or whatever. So yeah, we ended up getting a bottle, and we was chilling in the car. And basically, I'm sorry, rewind, like before we went out on the date, he was already playing all type of games, and it was just like, I was just feeling some type of way, like, boy, like, bye. Like, I was literally gonna cut him off, but every time he just kept coming back, I was like, you know what boy, what you want? We didn't do nothing yet at all, like, nothing. Like, he just kept texting me, and just, I guess he was trying to, like, get in my mind and manipulate me. I don't know what it was. This boy is just so crazy sometimes. Like, listen, if you ain't up on your game, they will play you like a duck, okay? You gotta be up on your game, sis. You gotta know the game, because back then I didn't really know the game. Like, right now I know the game. Like, I know the game. Like, you can't, none of that. Like, I'm much more mature. I've grown so much. So it's like, I've been through enough to know the game, because they play the same game. It's the same old game, y'all, okay? It's the same old game. Just to get in your pennies, it's the same old game, y'all, okay? Open your brain, boo. Open your brain. Open your eyes. Trust your intuition. So we got a bottle, sat in the car. We were just sitting in the car chilling or whatever. And he was like, "Oh, you wanna smoke?" Da da da. I'm like, "Nah, I don't smoke. Da 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 da. I don't know how to smoke or whatever." So, long story short, I ended up taking a puff or two. I didn't really know how to smoke. I was just swallowing the smoke or whatever. So I smoked it, and it was weed. Smoked it, and then we was drinking at the same time. He had got me my own little personal bottle of Henny, because I don't drink good liquor. Good liquor is my favorite. So we were just in the car, you know, chilling. And I ended up getting drunk. And I was so drunk and high at the same time. It was just crazy. So he ended up coming on my side of the, I'm sorry, y'all. He ended up coming on my side of the passenger seat, and y'all, I don't even remember it. Like, that's how you know it was bad. Like, that was the wackest, like, y'all, it was so bad. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, y'all, for just being this blunt, but I'm just like telling y'all the tea. I'm sorry. Y'all don't kill me. It's my little testimony. But yeah, it was terrible. I didn't even remember it. But another thing, I'm sorry, before we actually parked the car to go get a drink, we was driving in the car like towards Pembroke Pines, and then all of a sudden he called his bank. He called his credit card or whatever and tried to get the balance. You know, if you ain't got a lot of money on your card, you'll try to like take it off the car Bluetooth and answer the phone, you know, and talk on the phone to see your balance. This dude, he literally had a car phone on to let me hear what he had in his account. See, I should have dogged this behind. I should have just took all his money. But I ain't know the game, y'all. I ain't know the game. But yeah, he I guess he had like a large amount of money in his bank account. But listen, that ain't your money. I know it ain't yours. So don't be sitting right here flogging it and act like you worked hard for it and like you doing real estate. Because that ain't your money, boo. Oh, big head behind, that ain't your freaking money. But anyway, so yeah, he tried to let me hear the balance in his account or whatever. You know, all that little flogging junk or whatever. Telling me, oh, he got to go pick up his other car, telling me all this type of stuff. So I'm like, what? But y'all, I'm sorry. Let me rewind again. I should have known he was like, he ain't have it all when he told me to come to, like, that next day I told y'all when I went to work and my phone was just blown off the hook. He was just texting me all type of sweet stuff. He was like, oh, I'm gonna give you allowance for the week. Oh, you want your hat on, your nails on, your toes on. Like, he was just saying all type of good stuff. And then he was like, oh, come to Georgia with me. Y'all just come travel with me. This is the first day. I never met this boy a day in my life. Like, we are still texting over the phone. Why are you telling me you want me to come to Georgia with you? Like, you don't know what I'm capable of. I could be crazy. I could be a killer. Like, I should have known this boy ain't have it all in the first place. It was just so crazy. I mean, after that night, we slept. Like, we stayed in the car, slept in the car, whatever you want to call it. I know I went home at like 5 in the morning. We stayed in the car, and that next morning I was like, hey, let's go get some food or whatever. And I guess he ain't feel like driving to go get no food. Like, he was acting really nasty to me, and he was just like, oh no, I don't feel like driving to go get no food. I'll give you the money, you can go get your own food. He didn't even give me the money to go get no food. And I was already accusing him of staying with a female, because every time we FaceTime, it was in a home. Like, every time we FaceTime, sometimes it'll be in a car. It'll be in the car, or when he get home, like when he get out the car, he'll be like, oh, I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna text you. And he'll end up texting me the next day. So that's how I knew he was already staying with a female. So later on, after that night that, you know, we chilled or whatever, that went out, whatever date he want to call it, he was like, I'm gonna go back to my girlfriend that's home. And he just started dying laughing, and it just drove off. Like, I had parked my car at Winn-Dixie for us to go meet up and just go out. We drove in his car. So we drove back to Winn-Dixie when he dropped me to my car. And basically he just drove off. And it was just like, the lesson out of it is, what look good ain't always good for you. So yeah, that was just a crazy night by itself. So I stopped talking to the boy, and we haven't been talking for a little minute. Like, we stopped talking for a little minute. And that's when I was just talking to this other boy. And listen, when I tell y'all this world is so small, it's crazy. So I was talking to this other boy at the time, and we just met, friends or whatever, and we ended up meeting up. Me and the boy met up, and yeah, we was just chilling or whatever. And then he I mean, then I had went back home because I drove over his house. I had went back home, and I went back home, and like me and the boy was just texting or whatever. And then he arranged, like he was like, oh, tomorrow just come over my house, like sleep over my house, and you can go to work from there. And I was like, okay, cool or whatever, like that. Fast forward, the boy who I told y'all I met up with him, I was talking to him. I'm sorry, y'all, my battery went low. So yeah, he was like, oh, come over my house to sleep over my house, and I'll take you to work from there. And I was like, okay, cool. When I went over his house, there was already like a group of boys already there, like, but like they were outside, I believe, or inside. I don't remember. No, I think they were inside. I think it was inside the house. And I was just talking to the boy. I was just talking to the boy outside or whatever. So we that next day came, the day I was supposed to spend the night over his house. So that next day came, and I got a text message from the scammer boy out of nowhere. I'm telling y'all, I was done talking to him already. Like, I wasn't talking to him no more at all. I cut him off. I blocked his number and everything. So he texted me out of nowhere. He was like, oh, you finna F the boy from what he lived at the time, from Miramar or something like that. And I was like, how the fuck you know the boy from Miramar? Because the boy who I told y'all who I was talking to, he lived in Miramar. And I'm like, I'm putting two and two together that they must know each other. And the only reason that he told me to spend the night because he was trying to probably set me up or some shit like that. So I was like, what? That is some crazy stuff. And then the scammer boy, he just kept texting me all type of nasty messages and all type of stuff. And the boy who I was talking to, he was in on the game as well. Like, they was just trying to play me or whatever. Like, it was just a whole circle, bro. It was just crazy. Like, I don't even know how I got myself in that situation. So I'm just trying to tell y'all, whatever looks good ain't always good for you. Like, just please be strong when you're trying to like date, and just when you just going off materialistic things of what people have and what you see people with. Just be very strong going in that situation. I can't say strong right, y'all. Like, I don't know why. I just can't say my S's and shit. But it's all over the place. But yeah, like, I was like, what the heck? Like, that was crazy. And I was just so heartbroken because I'm like, dang, like, they really tried to play me. Like, and God is so good because, oh yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. So when the scammer boy texted me the nasty messages and was like, oh, you trying to F the boy from Miramar as well, da da da, and say all type of stuff. I told my homegirl, I was like, listen, like, I'm supposed to spend that over this boy's house. Like, you think I should go? Like, I was trying to get her opinion. She was like, no, you shouldn't go because they probably trying to set you up. And I was like, damn, like, they really trying to set me up. Like, it's crazy. Like, I was so torn apart. Like, God, how did I get myself into this situation? And I just felt like I was the bad one in it because I was basically talking to both of them. But how the hell do I know they know each other? Ladies, make sure y'all do y'all research of who know who, because they like to get people caught up. But it ain't like I did anything with the boy, so I honestly don't care. Like, it is what it is. So yeah, like, I just blocked both of them. Well, I already blocked the boy, the scammer boy, but I had to block him again. And I had to block the one who I was talking to. I had to block all their numbers. Like, that was a crazy situation for me. Like, it was a really crazy situation. Like, I thought I wanted a scammer, like a real big time scammer, y'all, but I ain't got time for that shit. I don't want no scammer. I'm gonna work hard for mine. I'm gonna work hard. I'm gonna bust my ass and do what the fuck I gotta do, because I'm not gonna wait on no dude to give me no money. I'm not gonna wait on no dude to swindle me and, you know, have me like his little pet because he have money. Like, no, not gonna happen. Okay, not gonna happen, boo. Period, point blank. I'm just telling y'all, like, y'all words really have power. You have to really understand what you're getting yourself into. You really have to see if this is really what you want. Like, prior to us going out and meeting up, he was just disrespectful. He was rude. And I'm just letting y'all know, as women, don't ever let a man take advantage of you like that. Like, don't ever let him think that money, like, you need him for his money. Like, Not saying that okay, you don't need a dude, but I'm just saying like you gotta have your own bag, period. So when a dude come to you and whatever he brings to the table, that's an add-on. That shouldn't be the main source to the plate. You feel me? So it's like you gotta be out here being a boss yourself, and don't let these dudes play you. Like keep yourself up, and keep pushing forward and keep striving and keep grinding, ladies. Like don't just sell yourself short just because oh he got a bag and he got a nice car. Because I was just going off materialistic things back then. I was like, oh, he got this, he got that, like this, that, and the third. And by me going off materialistic things and not really thinking with my, not really thinking, it just put me in so many dumb situations and crazy situations that I couldn't get myself out of. And so sorry for just going off topic. It's not really off topic, but that's the main reason for me telling y'all this story time, is to let you know my testimony, and this probably could save somebody else. Like, don't just be able to do for materialistic things, because at the end of the day, those things can be taken away so quickly, and it's like, then what he gonna have? And then on top of that, when you just go with a dude or see or try to talk to a dude because of what he have, his car, his house, you think that he got all his businesses and this, that, and the third. That is not for you. That is for the dude. You gotta already come inside of the relationship or the dating process with your own bag, with your own stuff. Whatever you want to do going on already. Like, don't let them ever think that, oh, okay, they can just use you and abuse you. No, because when you let a dude see your weakness, and when you let a dude feel that, oh, I got her wrapped around my finger because I got this bread, I got this car, I got these houses, like she like that. Like, no. When you let them think that, that's what they're gonna use against you, and it ain't gonna be no way around it. So don't let them use you like that, sis, at all. Okay. But that's the end of this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed my story time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell on the right hand side so you won't miss any of my uploads. And let me know you guys' opinion as well. Like, tell me what other videos do you want from me? Like, what do you guys want from me? What do you want to see from me? What do you want to see more from me? And what you don't want to see? Like, let me know. I really want to know what y'all want. Like, I'm doing this for y'all. I'm giving y'all all of me. This is all of me. Like, this is like me tapping into my personal business and just giving it all to you guys, because it probably could help somebody. You never know.